Have you ever felt it, that strange tug in your heart, like you've been somewhere before or loved someone you just met? What if those feelings aren't just chance? What if they're echoes of a life you lived long ago? This is the story of Edgar Cayce, a man who saw beyond time, a prophet who unlocked the secrets of our souls. Meet Sarah. She's 32, a teacher from Chicago, searching for answers, haunted by dreams of a stormy sea, a life she can't explain. Could it be her soul whispering? Today, we're diving into Cayce's teachings on reincarnation, how your past lives shape who you are now, your fears, your dreams, your purpose. So, pause for a second. Think. Have you ever had a moment that felt bigger than this life? Share it with us. #MySoulStory. Because your soul has a story, and it's time to discover it. Picture this. A small town in Kentucky, 1877. A farmer's son named Edgar Cayce discovers something extraordinary. He slips into a trance and sees things no one else can. Things like the future, people's health, and lives they lived long before. They called him the sleeping prophet. Over his life, he gave more than 14,000 readings, all while in a trance. Doctors, farmers, even presidents sought his wisdom. But what made Cayce special wasn't just his visions, it was his message. Your soul has a story that stretches across lifetimes. Now, back to Sarah, our Chicago teacher. She's 32, feeling stuck, like something's missing. She's been having these dreams, a stormy sea, a village she's never seen. She picks up a book about Cayce, and everything starts to change. Could these dreams be more than just dreams? Could they be memories of another life? Take a moment. Have you ever had a dream so vivid it felt like it wasn't yours, or a feeling you've been somewhere before? What do you think it means? Cayce said our souls are like travelers, moving through time. Each life is a chapter, a chance to learn, to love better, to grow stronger, to forgive. It's not about punishment. It's about becoming who you're meant to be. Think about your own life. That fear you can't explain, like heights, or being alone. That talent you've always had, like painting or teaching. Cayce believed these are clues, echoes from your past lives, shaping who you are today. Sarah feels it too. In her classroom, she's always been drawn to helping kids who struggle, like it's her mission. In her dreams, she sees herself teaching by candlelight in a village centuries ago. Could that be why she's so good at what she does? Pause and reflect. Is there something in your life that feels bigger than you? A pull, a passion, a fear? What might your soul be trying to tell you? Cayce taught us this. Your soul carries lessons from one life to the next. That instant spark with a stranger. Maybe you knew them before. That gut feeling you've been somewhere new. Maybe you have. So, ask yourself, what's a moment in your life that feels like it holds a deeper story? What could it reveal about who you are? Sarah's tired of wondering. Those dreams of a stormy sea, a village, a life she can't place. They're pulling her somewhere. So, she steps into a quiet room, a Cayce Center in Chicago. She sits, closes her eyes, and lets a guide lead her into a meditation. Suddenly, it's real. She's not Sarah anymore. She's standing in a dusty town, 1862. She's a young woman, speaking to a crowd, fighting for freedom, an abolitionist. Her heart races as she pleads for justice. But then, a scream. Someone she loves falls. Blood on the ground. She holds them, promising to keep fighting. Sarah opens her eyes, tears streaming down her face. That pain, that promise. It's why she's so afraid of losing people now. It's why she fights for her students, to give them a voice. Have you ever felt a pain you can't explain? A loss that feels older than you? What if it's your soul carrying a memory? Cayce saw this in thousands of people. He'd sit in a trance, speaking softly. One man, terrified of conflict. Cayce saw him as a soldier in a past life, caught in a brutal war. His fear today, a scar from that life. A woman, gifted with music. Cayce saw her as a composer in Renaissance Italy. Her talent a gift carried forward. Every life leaves a mark. Cayce believed our souls hold these marks. They shape us, guide us. Sometimes they challenge us to heal. Think about your own life. Is there a fear holding you back? Or a gift that feels like it's always been there? What story might it tell? Back to Sarah. She's walking through Chicago now. The city feels different. She sees her students differently. That kid who struggles to read, she feels a bond with him, like they've met before. Maybe they have. Her fear of loss. It's not just fear. It's a call to protect, to love fiercely. Cayce's readings show us this. Your relationships, your passions, even your struggles, they're not random. They're threads in your soul's story. That friend you'd do anything for. Maybe you were family once. That place that feels like home. Maybe it was. So, pause for a moment. Think. Is there someone in your life who feels like more than just a friend or a challenge you keep facing? What might your soul be asking you to learn? Sarah's world feels different now. She's still a teacher in Chicago, still 32. But something shifted, knowing her soul's story. That life as an abolitionist has changed her. She's braver, kinder. She sees her students not just as kids, but as souls with their own stories. Cayce didn't just reveal past lives. He showed us how to use them, to live better, to forgive more easily, to love more deeply, to face our fears with courage. Your soul's been learning across lifetimes, and every moment now is a chance to put those lessons to work. Picture Sarah in her classroom. She's helping a shy student find his voice. She's patient, even when it's hard, because she knows. Her soul's been here before, teaching, fighting, lifting others up. That promise she made in 1862, it's still alive in her. Think about your own life. Is there a moment where you felt stronger than you expected? Or a time you forgave someone, even when it hurt? What if that strength, that kindness, came from a lesson your soul learned long ago? Others felt this too. A man, always angry, learned from Cayce's ideas that he was a warrior in a past life. Letting go of that anger changed him. A woman, drawn to painting since she was 5, discovered she was an artist centuries ago. Now, she paints with purpose. Sarah's found her purpose too. She's leading a workshop now. Kids, parents, neighbors, all learning together. She's not just teaching reading or math. She's teaching hope, connection, the kind of strength that comes from knowing who you are. Pause for a second. Think. What's something you do that feels like it's part of you? Maybe it's helping a friend or creating something beautiful. Could it be your soul's way of continuing a story from another life? Cayce's gift was this. He showed us our lives aren't random. Every choice, every act of love, every brave step forward, it's your soul writing the next chapter. So, ask yourself, what chapter are you writing right now? What's the lesson your soul wants you to learn today? Take a deep breath. Look up at the stars. Feel that sense of wonder. What if your life is just one chapter in a much bigger story? That's what Edgar Cayce believed. Your soul's been traveling, learning, growing, and every moment you live now is a chance to write the next page. Sarah's learned this. She's still teaching in Chicago, still helping her students shine. But now, she sees her life differently. It's not just about today. It's about all the lives she's lived, the promises she's kept, the lessons her soul's carried forward. What about you? Have you ever felt a pull, a moment that feels bigger than this life? Maybe it's a dream that lingers, a connection that feels timeless, or a fear you're ready to face. What's your soul trying to tell you right now? Cayce's gift was more than visions. He showed us how to listen to our souls, to ask the big questions. Why am I here? What am I meant to learn? He didn't have all the answers, but he gave us a map, a way to see our lives as part of something greater. Picture this, you sitting quietly, maybe with a journal, or under a tree, asking yourself, what's my purpose? What lessons has my soul been chasing across time? Cayce would say, start there, listen to your heart, trust the answers that come. Others have tried it. A man found peace by forgiving an old grudge. A woman found courage to chase her dreams. They listened to their souls, and it changed them. So, pause. Think. What's one thing in your life that feels like it's calling you? A passion, a challenge, a question. What if that's your soul guiding you to the next step? Your life is a story, not just this moment, not just this year, but a story that stretches across lifetimes. Cayce's message is simple. You're not done yet. Your soul's still writing. So, ask yourself, what's the next chapter you want to live?